I think it had an effect on both. So I can remember a day when I was going to go home. Really, I'd had a difficult visit with a dealership, and they, in my opinion, they weren't trying to better themselves with what we were doing. And I was really frustrated. And I was in Chicago back then. So I had the long train ride from downtown home to where I lived in the suburbs. And I was in a really bad mood, and I got called in the office by Rusty. And he was always good to have a little Jameson bottle in his desk. And he called me in and he goes, "What are you in a bad mood about?" And I said, "Well, this, that, and the other thing." He goes, "So tell me the names of the three kids again." He knew them. And I go, "Well, it's Brendan, Sean, and Connor." He goes, "So sit down, have a wee drap of whiskey." He goes, "Then go get on that train and just keep repeating their names over and over the whole train right home." He goes, "And there's something wrong with you if Jameson and your kids don't help you forget about that crazy situation."
Wow.
That's
profound, Dave.
Funny story, right? When Rusty retired, I took over a guy named Obrien. So I took over the spot of always keep a bottle of Jameson in my desk drawer. It's really difficult now that we live this virtual office life. But for years, I'd always keep my eye out for anybody on the team that was, a little low and about to go home, and maybe inflict that on their family, like I was about to go home and inflict grouchy on my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I would call them in the office and I'd go, "Let me tell you a story somebody told me one time," and I'd make them have a wee dram.
Hello, everybody. Here's a quick word for you all. We know electric vehicles are increasing around the nation, actually around the world. The question we ask ourselves is, are we to fear the EV adoption and what it'll do to fixed operations? So we decided not to speculate, but to gather real data to see how electric vehicles will affect and change fixed operations in the future. Our service department is going to remain the profit center in the future. Find out at NADA 2023 in our workshop how electric vehicles will change fixed operations. We look forward to seeing you there.